Right, Fuji then in the Group 3s. Here we go, working our way through the week to Daily Race C. Here we are then with Daily Race C, coming at you from the Fuji International Speedway. Fuji International Speedway in the Group 3s for, it'll come to me in a minute, don't worry. 11 laps on the racing medium tyre, 1 times fuel, 5 times tyre, and BOP. I think that's it anyway. Whatever the case may be, we're here at Fuji International Speedway then, and I don't really like it. I can't really sugarcoat it in any way, shape or form. We just don't do well here at all. Could give arguably the greatest car and track combo in the history of GT7, and I would still be utterly rubbish on Fuji International Speedway. So I've tried to prepare myself the best I can for today by doing a few races on here already, and those weren't so bad, as in we got round and finished them. So we'll see what happens then in the races here today, and advance apologies to anyone watching who are in the races here today who I decided to smash off the track by accident. Got myself prepared, we'll get in and see how we get on. Here we go then, on the grid in P10. Ready to go. Try not to crash anyone out, off we go. Right, first things first, turn number 1, and get a bit of contact in front of us there. Contact just in front of us there as well, into P9. And so got around the first corner then, relatively not so badly. Now just really quick left-hander here. One of those corners I'm not really, we get round it, but not brilliantly. And this corner here too, I'm trying to sort of be as close as you can to the inside. Fresh tyres then at the start. We'll see how they get on then as we go through with 5 times tyre wear. A friendly-ish bump there from the car behind to get us around the corner. They're all probably wondering what on earth is he doing braking there. Sorry, I'm not very good at this track. Most annoying chicane in the world. The lovely view there of Mount Fuji off there. Oh, and 2 off there as well. Going off there to the left of us. And into P7 then. Going through the final sector of this opening lap then. Well, around the final corner. And in P7 then, as we say. Right, lap 2. Lap 2, P7. Get around the first lap. Job done. A couple of pit stops taking place as well at the end of the first lap. Pit stop is mandatory, but no tyre change. So basically, into the pits, stop in your box, and then go again. But there we are, back at P5, then start of lap 2. Now finding ourselves in P6 now. Have to try our best with regards to racecraft in this one then. We'll look the inside there of P5 now to take that position. Quick look to our right, and yeah, there they are. Do our best not to chop them off up here. Oh, we're coming across there for the turning for the chicane. Got the Porsche behind us there as well. Got it in the wrong gear for starters. Going into the final corner here now, P7, and getting back into the thick of it now towards the end of lap 2 here at Fuji. Poor drive there is going to allow the Porsche behind us there to get a run on us then over the start-finish line. And on to lap 3, the toe now of the Porsche running down towards the first corner. And at this time the gear shift there just made us drop back a little bit there. And yeah, going a bit wide there at the first corner. Pretty standard in this one. P8, P9. I'm still on the track, which for me in this one is good news. There we are then, we've a look there at P9 now with the Ferrari there to stay behind for now. I think with the curbs, you can use a bit of the runoff area. Don't use too much though, and you will get a time penalty. Speaking of which, now we've got P8 there, just sort of back in P9 into ourselves. P11 getting backed up into us now. There's my time penalty. There goes P10 and P11. Lap 4, P12. So dropping down about 6 places, 5 or 6. Not so bad. We keep the main objective in mind with this one, then, oh, spinner there, which is to finish the race. And yep, spinner there, so back into P11 then. Got the Porsche there in front of us there in P10. I'm going to see the lovely view there of Mount Fuji once again there. Is Mount Fuji active at the moment? I'm not sure it is, to be fair. I'll get back to you on that one. Bit of a rhythm now, sort of starting to find our feet a little bit now with these final few corners here. Trying to have a bit of a look then at the cars in front then to start getting ourselves back up the order. Back up there, +1. Porsche going out there on the final corner. Tyres then so far not looking so bad. In that case, we'll press on to lap 5. Well, we got then a 2-second gap there to the car behind. Just sort of here now, aren't we, in P10? As I say, not doing so bad. Chicane here that's just like, oh, it's like Monaco, loads of hairpin getting through there. All a bit sideways there from the Porsche on the penultimate corner. It's closing a little bit here in the final corner. Just one of those. We know where the track goes. It's just the fact we can't do it. Well, pit stops in front then. We've got 3 just going into the pit lane there. That's going to give us then +3 into P9, P7 now at the start of lap 6 into P5. Bit of clear air now on the racetrack, so trying to put our foot down a bit now and see what we can do in terms of opening up a gap for us to slot back into post pit stop. We've got 2.7 there to the car in front. They're going into the pit lane now. Car ahead of them also taking a pit stop as well. Just noticing that there. Right, 2 in the pit lane, 3 in the pit lane, lap 7. Now P2, carry on then for a bit longer, and we'll see what we can do race pace wise here. And also, given where we are at the moment then, no risk to hitting off anybody, and then take the pit stop when they start catching up again. There you go. Ross Braun, proud of that one. Next level pit stop strategy. Well, we're not going to be causing any threats to the leader anytime soon. Get ourselves round, concentrate. And concentrate is what we do. On to lap 8. Now P2 still. We are going to have to stop at some point in our pit box. More where we're going to come out after we've done that pit stop. Right, I think this lap will go and take the stop. Yeah, the race leader's pitting, so we'll go in. And then from there, what will happen will happen. Quick stop then, wipe the visor, quick cup of tea, off we go. And P10 then started at 9, soon be P9 here. Genesis there with a bit of a clumsy exit off turn 2, a bit wide there. Trying to carry it around the outside, but not quite poised there. Oh, yeah, we are. Trying to get it around the outside. All the tyres are screeching there on the outside. To get it on the brakes now for the left-hander here. Just sort of cutting across everybody behind us there. There's the Porsche now right behind us there. A bit of a battle here then for P9. Muscling their way down the inside for the chicane. Oh, and there's definite contact there. Porsche gone flying there. Not quite sure what happened there. We've got yellow flags now. Oh, and a 3-second time penalty there. So a bit of a commotion on this lap then. Just keep ourselves to ourselves. They've got a car there going through on the inside. There's another one next with them as well. Sort of bunched up here going towards the final corner. But the 2 there will fall back with the time penalties. Well, they've got to get to the penalty line first. What's going on there? Well, we're past them and carrying on with the Porsche there alongside us. Onto the start of lap 10. Just keep it nice and simple, going into the first corner, as simple as we can. Oh, on the marbles there. Oh, a bit of contact there between the 2 of them there, just going through turn 3, turn 4 there. Keep an eye on that one there, going side by side, but equally, keep an eye on behind as well. Another Porsche there getting involved. Oh, and they go off as well, and I've gone off as well. Get on the brakes. Porsche there going through. Must be wondering again, what on earth is that Nismo doing? We got them P12, just over a lap to go. Get round, get it done. Now on the final lap, P12, bring it in. Here we are then, a couple of corners to go then, and we've got just about enough tyres left to get over the line in P11. Oh, there we are. We got round and got it done. Another race on Fuji International Speedway. A bit more learning off the track. That we can take forward into the next race. And as ever, if you do happen to enjoy my pretty average driving at best on GT7, do like and subscribe, really do appreciate it. And if you do enjoy the racing here today on Fuji International Speedway in Daily Race C this week on GT7, do let me know by dropping a like on the video and hit the bell for notifications, so you know when I upload new videos of me spinning out, crashing everywhere, and learning new race tracks on GT7. So, Mount Fuji, standing at just over 12,000 feet, and is indeed an active volcano, one of Japan's 3 holy mountains. It is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and has over 300,000 people climbing it every year, with the first recorded ascent of Mount Fuji being in the year 663. There you go, some useful Mount Fuji information for you. Right, I've improved my lap time a little bit, so we'll take that, go back in, and see how it goes. Right, back on the grid in P10. Oh yes, here we go again. And away we go. Away we go into the first corner. Braking there very, very early. Just do our thing to stay out of everyone's way. Yeah, just something a bit like that. A very, very cumbersome start there. I do apologise, folks. Well, P50, we can only go backwards by one other place now. So, right, get around this corner then. Head in the game, and let's get on it. Want a bit of contact there in front of us there. Ferrari going a bit wide there. We got 3 there side by side, or trying to go side by side there. 3 abreast in front of us there. 4 GT40, keep an eye out for them. Just on the outside there, running down towards the chicane. All trying to sort of squeeze through there. 3 and 1 there. There's 3 there that have gone off. 4 just rejoining there, relatively unscathed. Keep ourselves out of the way there, going back through there into P15. All have gone again there. I'm not quite sure if I had anything to do with that or not. If I did, sorry about that. There's more going on there. Porsche there facing the wrong way off the racetrack there, so not quite sure what went on there. On a time penalty there, right in the middle of goodness knows how many cars trying to slipstream onto lap 2, and where one of them, missed the gear shift. It's going to cost us all the way down towards the first corner. Well, either way, we're going to keep our foot in there and go down the inside. We're going to get enough turning though to not run into the Ferrari there on the outside. Got the move done though, P10. Right, so P10 then, under the spotlights of one of the UNESCO World Heritage sites. I'd say get a pretty good view from up there, watching the racing on here. Oh, and there's a Porsche right behind us there going towards the final corner. Get the drive out though, onto the start-finish straight, smashing 150 miles an hour onto the 3rd lap. And at lap 3, P10 back into the first corner, and looks as though the commotion of sorts has just sort of settled down a bit now. But we've got a bit of side-by-side ahead of us there, running down towards turn 3, turn 4. Yeah, the Porsche's there going side-by-side around this right-hander here. Oh, and the guy on the outside there's definitely keeping their foot in. The Ferrari there, she's sort of, all the doors open, I'm going for it. And that's allowed us now to just sort of close up here onto the back of the Porsche now. Instead, she can just cutting across us there. Oh, just a bit of door banging. Get ourselves around there to Porsche. We've all sort of got ourselves around there, relatively unscathed. Oh, and a bit of argy-bargy there between P7 and P8. Well, I believe P9's going to go into the pit lane. 2 ahead of us there. Watch them at the start of lap 4. Equally, watch the car behind us as well. Bit of bump drafting there, running down towards the first corner. It's going to move there to the right-hand side just to ensure that... Oh, sorry. The idea being that we move to the right-hand side to allow the car behind to have the room to brake for the corner so they don't rear-end us. That was the idea anyway. Side by side now, just make sure we give them the space here. They are there on that left-hand side, on the brakes now for the chicane. Yep, just getting themselves through like that. Onto the grass, they're just going to rejoin. Still going then in P8, coming towards the end of lap 4. Yep, pit stop there then. That's going to bump us up into P7. Start of lap 5. Bit of clear air now. So again, trying to put our foot down a bit, take advantage of the clear air. Just keep going then. Not quite sure when the pit stop will come. In fact, you don't need to change your tyres is quite useful. Just literally stop and go. Any more pit stops here? Looks like 1, 2 there going in. That's going to be going up into P6 and then into P5 at the start of lap 6. More clear air then. Quite a bit of clear air now actually. Try to do what we can then. Get ourselves a bit of race pace under our belts now. Well, we've got 7 seconds to the car in front. 3.4 to the car behind. So, yeah, not so bad at the minute. Well, we've got 2 more making pit stops there. 3 more making pit stops. Going to gain some places then at the start of lap 7. Right, P4, P3, and there's P2. Just rejoining the race now. Now, I'd imagine that nobody is actually changing the tyres. So, we've all got the same tyre wear then with 5 times tyre wear. So, bit of a battle here perhaps for P2. Just whilst we're up here in P3. All looking relatively bunched up behind us there. So, it looks as though it's going to be kind of similar to before. We're going to box and then come out in the thick of it. Can't really see us being any threat really to P2. Well, they've got the fastest lap of the race so far, so I would say, yeah, no threat at all. Lap 8 then, end of this lap, go for the box. Yeah, the gap behind us there is coming down a little bit as well. So, there's our cue, and I think now I've done a few laps of Fuji, starting to come to me. The track is starting to get into my knowledge now. I still don't like it, but, you know, one of them. Maybe it'll grow on me. Who knows? Yeah, I think we'll do the stop now. In that case, in. Yep, stop and go. P8 then, with 2 and a bit laps to go. So +2 then on where we started. We're just over 1 second ahead of the car behind us then. Just keep going and see what happens. I think this is the guy that we almost chopped off at the first corner earlier on. Pretty sure they're going to get this set up out the final corner. Yeah, looks like it's really clumsy through there. Well, we just literally just gave it to them there, didn't we? Here you go. There's P8. Right, it's P9 then. couple of laps to go at Fuji International Speedway. We are in the slipstream now of P8. I don't really want to be doing this really, and that's just because of my really poor driving on this track, as you can see. So, as we were. Right, 3.3 there to the car behind in P10. So, keep it going then. Looking like a not so bad P9. And given my knowledge of Fuji and my ability on Fuji, I'll take that. It's a late stop there from the race leader there, going in on the end of the penultimate lap there. And I think from where we are now, we're just sort of set apart. We're just to get around the final lap in P9. I am noticing there that the car behind has taken a good second out of us there on that lap alone. Quite sure that we should be okay at just over 2 seconds to stay P9 onto the final lap. We'll get round them, get it done. Well, the car behind is definitely making gains. Oh, but a clumsy chicane there. That Ferrari there is now right on the back of us now. 1 corner to go. I'd say should be all right. We've got a penalty there, so that's okay. Here we come, P9. Oh, there we are then, Fuji International Speedway done. Thanks for all the guys for bearing with me on a track that I don't really go very well at. So apologies for all of the little minor bumps, excursions and bouts of contact here and there. It's just one of those tracks that I just don't really get on well at, full stop. But it's done and dusted now, and in the end, I did enjoy it. The racing was pretty good in the end, and we got round and got the job done. So now it's Nations, final round at Daytona this Saturday.